Okay, everyone, so I have a lot to unpack today. I have an actual bracelet order I have to pack, and then she also ordered a bookmark. She ordered this one, and then I threw in this bookmark for free. She also gets some free stickers. Yeah. And then I also have to pack some t-shirts and a hoodie order. Turn the light on so you guys can see. Clean up my workspace. I am working on some keychains. I need to make a shirt for this one. This one says minding my own small business. This is real cute. This goes with this right here. Clean up my workspace, organize some things, and fill up my bracelets and go over my inventory for my bracelets again, because some of the things that were already sold, every bracelet that I make is not one and the same. They're very unique because I did buy an assorted charm set, so none of them are the same. So once like that one is sold, that's it, because my vision for every bracelet may be different. So I know some people are like, oh, you know, 2 of these, and they have like, you know, a certain quantity, but me, I just like to kind of just let my mind flow into the creativity when I'm making my bracelets. Stickers, I have to redo a few stickers because when I printed some out, some of them came out bigger, smaller than they were supposed to, even after measuring it in Cricut Design Space. So that's why all of these are down here. I need to add a few mock-ups for certain designs, and I need to press a hoodie. So my day is pretty busy today. So let's get started. This is going to be the actual size of my stickers. I'm not sure if I'm going to have the option for holographic laminate for my stickers. I apologize, my kids, it's Saturday. This is the shirt that went viral on my social media. I have 1 hoodie, 2 shirts to make and then pack. I didn't have big enough poly mailers, so I have to order some more poly mail, some 12 by 16s for the hoodies. I have enough, the right size for my shirts though. I apologize, my kids, y'all. Trying to do this vlog while I'm, you know. I'm also working on some more wristlets, adding like, you know, rhinestones around the wristlets and everything. And I did mention the keychains already. I really like the stickers. My stickers are going to be pretty cheap. They're going to only be around like $2 a piece. I may do a sale for my stickers, like 10 for, you know, a certain price or something like that. I don't know. I may do something like that, buy 10 for XYZ. And then also I need to redo all of my thank you cards. Anything that has my discount code or promotional code on it, I need to redo it because the price on here does not make sense. Or the code, or, you know, the percentage off doesn't make sense. And I need to go ahead and just recreate these as well. So yeah, there's a lot. And this is the hoodie that I have to press right here. I have to finish weeding this out. And then this is the hoodie I have to press and have shipped out by Monday. I'm gonna try to get everything done by this weekend so I can just go to the post office and drop these packages off. And yeah. So right now I'm reprinting out my thank you cards so that I can go ahead and start shipping out these orders. And then I'm gonna go ahead and add all of my scratch off stickers. I did change this actually. It used to say scratch for a gift, but this one says scratch for a free gift. And there's a promotional code under here to get a free gift from me once you make a purchase. So I get a lot of questions. I'm gonna move this out the way. I get a lot of questions about, am I gonna like start doing like classes or anything of that nature. I just feel like it just wouldn't be fair to charge someone for something that you could possibly find yourself on the internet for free. I would never sit there and charge someone to teach them something because, you know, everything is so accessible now that you can find it. It may take a little time, but you'll be able to find it. Everything on my channel, like I said, it's completely free. I'm just going to give you the tips of things that I have done, things that I would recommend, things that didn't work for me that may work for you, things of that nature. So for the next couple of weeks, I want to try to post at least like 2 or 3 tutorials per week showing you guys how to do something or how to start your small business. My studio tour, still haven't done that. My launch day is still going to be on May 1st because I'm still uploading things daily to my website. And I've been getting, like I said, a lot of support on all my social medias, and I feel like I just need to just keep going. And there's some days I don't get, a sale. I did, happen to luck up and get 4 orders so far, and I'm so thankful for the people that purchase from me. It's like a lot of people's like, oh, I should start my business. I'm sorry, the printer's like doing its thing, but I should start my business. I mean, like, why not? Why haven't you started, or at least took the steps to start? Because even if it's like a hobby for now, you don't have to do, if you feel like doing all the legal work is what's stopping you, don't do the legal work first. Go ahead and start building your community, at least do your social media, put a to-do list. I'm going to do my social medias first. I'm going to create a name. Just make sure your name is not taken. So that'd probably be the first thing. Make sure you search your state, make sure your name is not taken. Once you get that, start on Etsy if you feel comfortable with it. I just did not start on Etsy because it was just too oversaturated for me, and I just wanted to drive, like I said, traffic to my website. But I don't know, like I said, I'm gonna be doing like a lot of one-on-ones as far as like talking to you guys about things that's going on in my small business journey, and just and also one thing that I would recommend is like keeping family out of your like business. And I know people say that about like their personal life, but when it comes to your business, I know you're probably like, oh, you just so excited to share certain things with your family, but honestly, a majority of people's family do not want to see you happy. They don't want to see you win. They be like hating for real. Like, I get more support, I get support from my sister, obviously, and my mom and stuff, but family will have you doubt your reason why you started your business. So that's why they always say, like, move in silence. Let them see your success through your social media, just like everyone else. Like, keep everything in your household, kind of like back then when they say what happens in this house stays in the house. What happens in your business stays within your business. And I can't stress that enough, because sometimes when you try to tell your family your plans because you're so excited, they may like make you self-doubt if you're making the right decision, or if you're creating the perfect design, or what I'm saying, because this business is supposed to be a representation of how you feel, what you think. It's a singular thing unless you're doing it partner like with your husband or someone else. But if it's like just you, let your creativity take hold. Don't let anyone stop you from doing something you would want to do, or second guess yourself or doubt yourself. Like, that's why I was going to create a shirt. Like, my slogan, I'm pretty sure everybody's have already heard this, but if not today, when? I'm going to make that shirt. I feel like that's heavy on my heart. It's probably going to be my next shirt. It's probably going to be holographic or glitter, but it's going to be my next shirt. If not today, when? Like, when? Because we put off, like I said, we put off our goals and things we really want to do in our life, like, on the back burner because of our family, because of our kids, because of finances and things of that nature. But think about how much money you spend on fast food. Think about how much stuff you spend on subscriptions, Netflix, Hulu, things that you can pretty much alleviate out your life to go towards your small business. And I know some people are like, well, I need this, I need that. You really don't. You can make that sacrifice for a few months for it to go towards your Shopify subscription. And your Shopify subscription, you get it free for like 3 days. And then the first month is like $1. So there's no excuse there. Creating the products, they have so many different grants out there. I did not do a grant, but you can do like those pay in fours. I've done that with a lot of my equipment until like I got my taxes and I just pretty much paid everything. But yeah, I did like Zip, Klarna, with Afterpay, Affirm, things of that nature. Use those apps if you feel like you need to use those, if you don't have the money right now to get started. But I feel like when people invest their money in something, it wants to make them to do something, because it's like, I'm not going to spend my money to just let it sit there in a box. I mean, some people do, but I'm not that kind of person. I'm not going to spend $300 on something and it just sits in a box. Not me. But I did change her free gift to a wristlet. I just feel like that's more suitable. But enough pep talk, you guys. Let's go ahead and continue with the day. This is where I keep my free stickers and stuff, so I need to restock this as well. There's no more free stickers in here, and there's a few, or probably one butterfly left in there. And my thank you cards up there. So I'm gonna try and do an ASMR for this pack order, probably when my kids go to sleep. Since I did have 4 orders, North Carolina, Tennessee, Florida, California so far. Very happy with that, like I said. And majority of my t-shirt orders did come from within my state already, so it's already there. This was like previous before my launch, and then the first person in North Carolina, which is the one right here, she received the free wristlet. So thank you so much. I also want to start doing mugs and tumblers in the next couple of weeks. So I went to Michael's just to kind of get an idea of what size I wanted to get, because I wanted to sublimate. But this thing is so freaking small. Some people may like this, but this is a 19-ounce sublimation tumbler. And then this one I thought was a thermal changing mug, and it's not. It's just a regular mug. Before I actually buy like a bulk off of my manufacturer site, I just wanted to get something somewhat close to what was already on there. On the site, I usually get my blanks from like Ninja Transfers or a different manufacturer company, but I found these, like I said, in Michael's was close to what I was going to get online. But I want the thermal changing mugs. I don't want just a regular sublimating mug. I may just use these just to be testing some designs out, but this is kind of small. This is a 20-ounce tumbler, and I think I'll be selling like these 3: tumbler, mug, sublimation mug. But this is so small compared to this. This is a 20-ounce skinny tumbler. If I can get it out. It's a little wider, but maybe because it's insulated. But it's kind of like the same height. I want to say it's not. It's kind of somewhat close too. So I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think I should do all 3? Do you think I should just do the not the sublimation, but the this tumbler, or this sublimation tumbler, the mug? I don't know. I'm in between what I should do, but I definitely want to actually sell cups because I like making them. I made these 2 cups, and I did actually create a TikTok for these. I will not be selling the Hello Kitty cups because I don't want to be like sued or anything, but I did have fun making these cups. Very cute. I use this for my coffee. Hello, coffee. This one I really like. This is like a tester mug. I over taped it right here. When you're sublimating, you have to like really play around with your technique, and this was probably the 2nd or 3rd mug I ever made, or tumbler I ever made. So you know, you make those honest mistakes. But this is a motivational mug. I probably will put this on my website. This is beautiful, and it has all those affirmations on there that just, you know, makes your day just go good. Look, start today. Never stop dreaming. You know, always believing in the impossible. Like, I love this cup. I'm going to probably put this one on my website for sure. This one's cute. So what is next on the list? Let me see what I want to do. Let me go ahead and print out the shipping label for this. If you don't already have a shipping label machine, I always recommend this brand. This is a really they brand. I haven't had any issues with it. So I'm gonna go ahead and move this TV. This is like to occupy my kids' time. And look, they wrote all over it with crayon. But this is how I like to occupy the time when I'm trying to like do my business and everything. So the first thing I like to do, this is definitely something you would need when you're trying to ship from home as well, is weigh the items. I usually do ounces unless you're doing like t-shirts, sweatshirts, something. I'm not saying t-shirts, but maybe a sweatshirt, something a little bit heavier, but I usually use the ounce feature. Then I take the item and I place, and the poly mailer, because that's weight as well. So I usually go a couple numbers up. So I'll do 8.3 ounces for all of this. But I did print out a packing slip as well to kind of put it inside of her bag. So I'm gonna go ahead and set up the mock-up for my ASMR. I always like to add a little bit of a background when I'm doing stuff like this. Probably just add this little lighthouse. That's right. It's about right there. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and start reading out the design for the holographic shirt. She has the blue one that I just showed you earlier in the video, and it seems like every time I record, my dogs want to just like bark, and they're literally by my window. But I do weed out all of these designs. Okay, he stopped. So I do weed out all of these designs by hand. I may in the future have at least the vinyl part. I think I'll probably just continue to do my holographic designs by hand, since I have to do glitter. You know, I have to do glitter. I have to do multiple materials. I mean, I possibly can have this part on a UV DTF film, but I have so much vinyl. I would rather use what I have so far. I don't want to waste any money. And then once I run out, I'll probably think of a better alternative if I start to get any overflow of orders to where I can't weed out as fast as the orders come in. But that's what I'm trying to do, is manifest orders, manifest positivity, and everything. So like I said, I'm gonna try to post every day. Well, I do post a reel every day, at least every other day or every day. I need to start posting more tutorials and reels, and tutorials, like how-tos and stuff. I know a lot of people want to know how I start my business, you know, where to begin type thing. A lot of people try to search for those where to begin type of videos, and trust me, I was like you guys, trying to figure out where to start. And like I was saying earlier, you can always start with your business name and your niche. That's probably the simplest thing to do. Like, what do you want to sell? Do you have the time to actually do your business? Do you have the space? You know, do you have the finances? Stuff like that. Like, those are the things you probably need to think about before even going down this path, because you always do this as a hobby first and just to see how it goes. But if you really want to take it serious and like register it, just make sure you do the legal stuff and, you know, get your sales tax used. Like, I have a tax exemption, so I can get all my shirts and stuff tax exempt. Let me put this to the side. Now, weeding out glitter vinyl is a little difficult since this is an overlay. Sometimes I mess up sometime and actually start weeding out weeding out the outline when I need the outline, because I need the overlay. I don't need the letters. I don't need the letters. I just need the overlay. And a lot of people keep asking me, how do you do the overlay and how do you do all this stuff? I'll do a video on how I actually create the design. Probably not mine specifically, but a good example of how I overlay my letters and things of that nature. If you guys are interested in that type of video, even if you guys aren't interested, you may be interested later on. So I might do it for other people that may possibly want to know that technique. And right now my kids are taking their nap, so this is like the perfect time for me to like try to get stuff done. And I feel like I'm actually moving pretty fast and getting stuff done. I used to get my nails done a lot. I hate seeing my hands on camera because I used to get my nails done a lot. I am a nail biter. I know people like, ew, you bite your nails. Yes, I am a nail biter, unfortunately. And I used to get my nails a lot because I didn't like my nubby fingers and stuff like that. But then I started to break them a lot since I started this business because I use my hands majority throughout the day, like picking things up, moving things around, weeding this, weeding that. Maybe I'm just a rough person. And then I had bought me like a manicure kit to where I could do my nails at home, which takes a lot of time too. It takes me like almost an hour just to do my own, like put the press-ons, put the poly stuff on there. It takes forever. I may go get them done though, just to kind of pamper myself because I deserve it. Every small business owner deserves it. Every mom deserves it. Everyone deserves it. Even men, shoot. I feel like men don't want to go to get their feet done and stuff, but shoot. Go get your feet done if you need your feet done. Stop playing. Hey, y'all be on y'all feet all day just like us, just in a different way. But yeah, I'm weeding this stuff pretty fast. I get my glitter vinyl off of Amazon. My holographic glitter, or my holographic vinyl, I get that off of Michael's. I have to find a better vendor for the holographic vinyl because you don't get that much vinyl for the price that I probably could make 2 shirts out of the 12 by 24 row. And I've been searching to see if I can find the exact vinyl with that kind of greenish bluish glow. I can only find like a green and then a blue. I can't find that in between. So I'm gonna have to continue to use this until I find a better alternative because this is what I've been advertising to everyone and I always want to deliver what I'm actually putting out there. Okay, so I have the shirt, or the hoodie weeded out. So let's go ahead and press it. I'm gonna go over to my heat press here. I'm gonna go ahead and set my heat press. I have my pamper thing right here because I have to move this shelf. This is where I like keep my little glitter stuff, and I don't want it to crack it. I'm trying to move it out of the way. Like if I try to bend this back and then it pops back and cracks it, I'm gonna be upset. So this is the hoodie. I'm gonna go ahead and, do I have this hooked up? I should have this hooked up. Okay, so I press my my regular vinyl and my glitter vinyl at the same temperature. The only time I'm going to bring my temperature down is when it comes to the holographic glitter. So I typically will press mine at 210 degrees for my regular vinyl and my glitter vinyl for 20 seconds on a low to medium pressure, and then the same as the holographic. So I'm going to go ahead and start prepping this shirt. I need to get my lint roller and these 2 things right here. So this is the first heat press I purchased in my only heat press, which is a power press 15 by 15. Now, one thing that I noticed about this heat press that I do not like is when you're pressing hoodies, it's hard to get it up under this plate. It doesn't slide out or anything. This was like $200. And what I can't wait is once I get like enough orders, I can invest into a better heat press to accommodate, because I don't want to keep accidentally, especially putting something under here that's big like a hoodie and then I hit my hand. I know you're supposed to have heat gloves, but it's not accessible like I would like it to be. So yeah, I just can't wait to, like, you know, invest into better equipment. So what I did was I flipped the hoodie backwards and put the hood part out, and then, you know, it's a little better, but still, I just can't wait to invest into something a little bit bigger or a little bit that slides out. Okay, now the hoodie is complete. I'm going to take some of the lint off with a lint roller, clean it up really good and fold it up, and then I'm going to add a t-shirt label up here. My custom t-shirt labels. If you're interested in that video, I did already upload that video on how I did create front and back Smith signature print t-shirt instruction labels. I'm not sure if I want to do like the pink one or the purple one. I don't have a blue one. Okay, so I completed the hoodie. I packed up the bracelets and everything and the shirts. So I really want to start on the stickers and go ahead and get those out the way. Or I can go ahead and make me another holographic shirt. It's kind of up in the air. I may do the stickers. I do have a transparent, where is it? This one. I have some transparent sticker paper that I really want to try. I tried it on a keychain and it came out really, really good, which is this one right here. This is not vinyl. This is actually sticker paper and it's transparent. So I have some examples here if you guys are interested that I printed off. And these are inkjet compatible. And so I'm gonna see if I can try to peel one off. Okay. So you see how it's transparent. You can see directly through it. And these are really good if you don't want to do vinyl. And for like keychains, for example, and you just want to put this on there, because once the resin hits this, you're not going to see the overlay because it's going to blend in perfectly. Now it's not going to work with white ink. It's just not going to work. And anything but white, I would, use this like a quick little hack to do a quick keychain. Like if you want to do something like this and print it on one of these and then it would be so much easier than weeding out when it comes to the keychains. Like I just figured this out or tried this out the other night. Camera won't focus, and it worked great. So I'm gonna stick with it. Alright, so I went ahead and completed all of my stickers. These are all the stickers that made the cut. I said I had over like 120 stickers and I narrowed it down to just these few. They're pretty large and I'm gonna do probably a promotion for my stickers for like $2.75 each or 5 for $10. Yeah, they're pretty large, so they're not any like small stickers, because this is my iPad case. And you can tell how big they are based off my iPad case, and this is a 12.9-inch iPad. So I'm going to go ahead and conclude the video because I don't want it to be too long. And if you guys really enjoyed it, go ahead and give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel and leave a comment down below if you have any questions. Don't forget to go and check out my website. There may be some things that you would like. I am still uploading things daily, so make sure you check it out daily. And I will catch you guys on my next video.